Maybe it's time to replace that one in the bedroom. You've got one of the bigger tube TVs, and you want to take advantage of what high definition has to offer. Well, it seems that television manufacturers have forgotten that sometimes you just want a great picture. I don't want a smart TV. I don't want Einstein. Do you know what I mean? I don't need every widget, gadget, app, this, that. Just give me a great picture and give it to me at a really fair price. And that's exactly what JVC has done.
That's what we got right here.
Brand new today. I've got two sizes for you. I've got a 32-inch, and it's priced at $179 for high definition.
That's unreal.
That's perfect, though. Then, if you want to go bigger, this is a 42-inch, and it's $289. Either one of these TVs are on 5 easy pay payments. Look at the quality of the picture. They're all razor thin, but both have beautiful speakers in them, so you get really good audio.
Dual 8-watt speakers built in.
What you don't need any more than this.
No, that's a great thing you brought up as well, because I love the high-tech aspect of TVs, and we're seeing televisions move to 4K. We have a lot of smart TV components out there that give you the ability to stream different content, just hook it up to your Wi-Fi. This is the basic TV. This is getting away from all that super high-tech stuff. And like you said, just having a great picture, and that's the most important thing when you're looking at a television set. And with the connectivity on these TVs, with 3 HDMI ports, component hookup, you can hardwire your cable into the back here. You can turn these TVs into smart TVs with things like Apple TV and Roku boxes. But either one of these, Dan, depending on the size you're looking for, these are ideal for that television in the bedroom. You want to have a TV in the basement because you're getting into those video workouts and streaming content. These are great TVs for that because they're high definition pictures, 8-watt speakers, dual speakers built in there. So great sound, great picture, exactly what you need.
Craig, I was struggling. I was looking for a new television for my shop, and I spend a lot of time in that shop.
Sure.
My hobby is building furniture, and I work on cars, and my wife doesn't want me in the house.
No, I don't blame her.
Okay?
Yeah.
So I had an old tube TV that weighed about 200 pounds.
Exactly.
And I just wanted to find a great quality TV. I didn't need to be able to get onto Facebook and do this and do that. I just want to watch TV.
Sure.
I couldn't find it. JVC is one of the best known brand names for television picture quality.
They've been around since 1927, this audio video company. And you look at all the innovation that they've been a part of. The first video deck ever produced, the first pressed record in Japan was pressed by JVC.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So these are cool little facts about a company. And again, we think back through the years and years and years, you've probably had a VHS player and VHS tapes that were JVC.
That was their invention.
They're one of the innovative leaders when it comes not just to audio, but also to video quality. And you can see it in these pictures, whether it's the 42, which is a slightly
1080.
larger size. By the way, for the longest time, the best-selling 1080p television set was a 42. This is what's going to fit in a lot of those cabinets that you have there if you still have those entertainment cabinets.
That's a big TV.
Very large TV. And then the 32, this is that great to sit on top of the dresser. It's going to sit in the workout room and give you that great image, especially if you're doing some of those workout videos, Dan. It's tough to look at an iPad when you're doing that. You can definitely see a 32-inch
Can I throw
screen.
a couple things out there? All right. NASCAR season.
It's coming, buddy.
And by the way, the point system is completely different this year.
We're less than a month away, right?
Less than a month away. You know, there's a lot of, important sporting events. Legal, you can't mention them, okay? But you know what they are coming up. I can get this TV to somebody's house in 5 days.
Yes, we can.
So if you want to watch those sporting events, we've got it. We've got a TV. The payment's $35.80 brings you the 32-inch TV. It's a little bit more when you step up to the 42-inch, but this, for me, this is all I want. I just want great picture quality without having to worry about bells and whistles and this smart TV feature and this app and all the rest. Just give me a great picture.
Sure, there's no Wi-Fi
and give it to me at a fair price.
There's no signal to worry about. There's none of that kind of stuff.
And we even include the HDMI cable for you, which is a superior picture quality.
And a 2-year warranty. Actually, I'm going to step behind the back of the TV, Dan, just to show you all the things you can connect, because this is not one of those smart TVs. But the great thing about the technology that's out there today, you can turn any television into a smart television. So as we get
that is true. You're
we
right.
get a little profile shot here.
3 HDMIs. I like
Here's
that.
a VGA connection port right here.
Okay.
You're thinking, why would I need that? You could turn this into your giant computer monitor if you'd like to.
A 42-inch high-definition monitor.
42-inch or 32-inch, you have that connectivity.
I need reading glasses, but not that much.
Yeah, but you have the capability to do that. So you have a USB port. So if you have one of those little thumb drives to plug in, here's your hardwire to the cable. And take a look at this. 1, 2, 3. You'll see all these wires plugged in. I actually have 3 different devices plugged into 3 different HDMI ports. This white cable here is giving us the feed that we're playing our QVC content.
Yep.
I have an Apple TV box plugged in. I have a Blu-ray player that I've plugged in as well. So you think about all those pieces of technology that you have, whether it's gaming systems, whether it's that old DVD player. You can plug all of those things in here.
And you can't
still
add
make it happen.
HDMIs.
No, you can't. But the
It's
fact
not-
that you have 3 is pretty significant because of all the different technology you want to plug in.
JVC built these TVs for the average person who just wants great TV, but doesn't need all the other bells and whistles that are just not necessary.
For a lot of people, they may not be.
Yeah, so we've got them. You know, there are more TVs sold in the next week or so.
Yes.
Because of big sporting events that are coming up. And we've got smart TVs. You know, we've got 4K.
We've got 4K, which is a great picture.
But this is the biggest bang for your buck for a great picture and low price.
And that's what this TV is all about as well.
Yeah.
And you talked about that big boulder that you had out in the shop, that old tube television that you probably needed like 3 of your friends in a forklift to get it off to wherever the heck I was resting on. The 42-inch TV that we have right here, this weighs less than 22.5 pounds.
It is
So you can
truly
easily-
a portable TV.
Yeah, you can easily pick that up. The 32-inch, which I love, you never talk about portable television sets, but this 32-inch TV, this weighs 11 pounds.
That's it.
Which is great. So I know, especially in our house.
That's so funny. These are wall mountable, both of them.
Both of them are wall mountable as well, yes. And the fact that they're so lightweight, I look at just the scenario in my house. My 2 daughters, 7 and 9, they're done their homework. It's 7:30 at night. They want to watch a show.
Right.
Well, 7:30 at night is usually face-off time for hockey.
Okay.
7:30 is often tip-off time for the college basketball game that I want to watch. So there's that moment when we're looking at each other going, all right, who's staying upstairs and who's going downstairs?
Yep.
Daddy's going downstairs. We have a 32-inch TV in the downstairs. That's where I watch my basketball games and all that content. So if you're looking for that extra TV in that extra room,
This is it.
either choice is a great.
I'm really impressed.
You like those pictures, huh?
I do. And I know this is crazy. I never really thought about the stand for a TV, but that's sharp.
Yeah, they're actually.
That's nice.
What we're seeing now, actually, in the world of television, is you're seeing these feet on the bottom of TVs. If you remember a couple of years ago, you used to have that pedestal stand.
Plastic pedestal.
Yeah,
They
and the
take up a lot
problem with
more
that
room.
is the TV could wobble a little bit. It
Okay.
also had to be, just positioned just right. With the feet that we have on either side, that's going to give the TV more stability. But again, just 11 pounds and less than 22.5 pounds. These are not TVs that are going to take up a large amount of space in your house, but they're still going to give you a nice, large, great picture.
You know, you and I, we had the opportunity to be at Consumer Electronics last year. Television has changed so dramatically in such a short span of time.
Yes.
But so many of the companies have gone so high tech that we've lost the basic fundamentals of just let me enjoy a great TV picture.
Sure.
And leave some money in my pocket. We were seeing TVs at CES that were $40,000 TVs.
I remember we saw a couple of those, yes.
Who in their right mind would buy that?
Sure.
But the picture quality was amazing. Bang for the buck. That's 1080p.
Yes.
In the bigger screen.
720p right here.
Take a look at it.
And what we're talking
That's
about
stunning.
there, just to give you a quick little synopsis, the number of lines of dots from bottom to top.
Right.
When you get to 32 and below, Dan, 720p is fine.
Because-
Once you get above that, that's where you really want to make sure you make the jump to 1080p, and that's what JVC has done here. So for the smaller TV, they're not going to add all that extra stuff you don't need. It's 720, great picture, 42-inch, 1080p, either choice. It's a great TV to have in your home.
Again, we do offer more expensive TVs. We do offer TVs that have more features in terms of what they call those smart TV apps. All of that has been stripped out of this to hit a price point that makes us highly, highly competitive in what is going to be one of the busiest couple weeks of television sales in America. So here's how it breaks down again. You're looking at $289 for a 42-inch 1080p high-definition television. We're looking at $179 If you're looking at the 32-inch, I don't think that's going to be easily beat anywhere else.
Great pictures, great company, JVC.
I agree. Good stuff. Coming up is our today's special value, but then right after that, Craig is going to come back